it's an ensemble cast. There's multiple storylines, and I'd say two of the main ones are based on this guy over here, played by Josh Pais, and Rosemarie DeWitt, who plays his sister. They're brother and sister. Both are sort of launched on journeys of self-discovery in different directions, seemingly. He's an uptight, emotionally shut down kind of dentist, and he starts magically healing people, and so that sort of shifts his perspective of himself. And Rosemarie plays a massage therapist who develops this mysterious aversion to bodies and skin and touch, so that becomes a little bit of an occupational hazard for her, and she goes into another journey of trying to figure out how to deal with that.
He's worked his whole life to make everything very stationary and very secure and very locked down. And I think my character's journey is what happens when those things that he's tried to control start to loosen up.
The character I play is very stuck at a moment in her life, and is sort of purposefully not moving forward because ultimately I think she's just quite afraid to step out into the world, and so it's about her being able to sort of separate from her father, who she sort of takes care of and has replaced the mother role in a lot of ways.
I run a healing center and I play this Reiki therapist, and I'm kind of one of the two characters in the movie who are very grounded and comfortable where they are in life, and I sort of help him be comfortable with who he is.
I really built the two characters around these two folks, Josh and Rosa's roles, for them. And then when I worked with Rose on Your Sister, I started to think about that character bubbled up again for me, and I started to think about her in that role, and then was able to flesh it out more. And Josh and I met a couple years ago, and found out we were mutual admirers of each other's work, and decided we had to work together. And we'd been playing around. At first they were two separate projects, and then I realized, they might be an interesting marriage on these two characters in one movie. And then it all just kind of organically built out from there.
Is there anything about this year that kind of sticks out in your mind as, different or special?
50% of the directors in competition are women, and that's pretty awesome. So I think this is already my favorite Sundance. Yeah.